that will be that. Hello. We are back. We are back. We far too far. We're far too far. Thank you. Sit down, man. But yeah, COVID was good for me. I don't mean that in a bad way to people that it did, affect in a harsh way. Because it was ups and downs in it. So, yeah, man. That's where I'm at with the whole COVID thing. You miss school?
School?
Yeah.
I only I would miss my friends at school. I wouldn't really want to learn. I didn't really miss homework and stuff like that. God damn, I was thinking of something.
I don't know what you was thinking. By the way,
okay, so I understand if a kid is going to the bathroom and they're a troublemaker and stuff like that, but I feel like they should send just a good kid with them, just in case to say if they're doing some troublemaking or something like that. I feel like that's something.
No, you can't really. That would be a problem. You can't send somebody with you to a bathroom. That can get weird.
Yeah.
Hey, kitty. We have a guest. Her name is Mama Cat. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mama. You a sweet girl. You a sweet gray baby. This is Ashley. We got her when she was.
Ooh, don't growl.
She's growling now, so I'm gonna let her go. We got her when she was still drinking a bottle. So I want to say she was oh man, how old was you, Growler? How old is you, baby? I want to say 3 weeks or something. She was literally drinking a bottle, and I will probably take a picture of her too, so you can see it. If you guys want to see Ashley, cat. She's a cool little kitty.
Okay, yeah, okay, now, I feel like this is a entirely different topic, but I feel like talking about the YouTube versus TikTok thing.
That's kind of old, too. What do you have to say about it?
It was only, a few weeks ago, so I guess it's not that old. I just feel like Deji would have beat him, Vinny Hacker, if he just had a little bit more energy.
That COVID got a hold of him, too, dude. That fucking COVID is no joke, bro.
Because he almost knocked him out in literally the first round.
Yeah, but you see that gut, though? He was fat, bro. Just like his brother told him.
He just needs, to be a little bit more fit and...
Yeah, man, but he's probably having issues with training and people not being able to train because of COVID and blah, blah, blah. COVID affected a lot of people that way, too. Me being one of them. I gained an extra, 50 pounds with COVID. Not... working and not being mobile. So, I think that had to do with it a little bit. He seems like a talented kid. Now I think about it. I mean, he's the only one that gave the other little asshole a run for his money. Jake a run for his money because he really got close to handling him.
Yeah, and he didn't really train
Bloodied his nose and some other shit. He had a bunch of grown professional fucking fighters that do that for a living. He really tagged his ass a few times and looked good in there. So I know his brother hit it dead on the nose. When his brother said that he has he has God-given talent, but he was lazy. I was just telling you about this last week, that hard work outdoes talent any day of the week. Any day of the week, hard work will fuck up anybody, dude, that has God-given abilities. That's just a fact. It's a fact. That shit runs rampant in my family. It runs rampant in our family, man. Motherfuckers be talented as shit and to squander it because they think they know it all. Or they fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just life gets a hold of them. So I'd rather you give me a hard worker and I'll be happy with that every time because they're going to learn, they're going to listen, they got work ethic, they got the proper skills to get the job done. You get a motherfucker that was born ready and was born to do said skill. If that motherfucker don't want to put in the time, it don't matter how good he is. If he can't rely on him. So yeah, man, like that shit was his fight to lose, and he lost that COVID, dude. And then fucking little Logie got his ass wore out too. Like, I knew that was gonna happen though. I low-key knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's the greatest. That's the GOAT. I wasn't worried about his weight, but easy money. He fucking tore his ass up.
Yeah, definitely. And also, with Bryce Hall, like a lot of people, because he was making fun of everybody and like I guess acting hard, I guess something like that, telling everybody to shut up and he'll slap them in the face or something like that. and then he wasn't even close to beating Austin McBroom. But if I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't on his side, but I kind of feel bad for him, to be honest, because like when he was walking out, none of his friends were with him, ruined him on. It was literally just him and his team.
Oh shit! Reality hits you fast.
It was literally just him and his team. Like in Austin McBroom, he had his whole family behind him.
Oh yeah, because was he screaming out? He was slapping the shit out of people and all this other shit.
I know, right?
Some of these kids, man, it's too much. Like the fame and all that shit gets to them, and they become this person that they're not. Like he was probably trying to sell the fight.
That's probably true. Not really him. I think he's a really polite guy in real life.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to sell the fight and fell too deep into it. Like that happened to this other little Asian kid that fucking dribbles and
Gio Wise.
He's garbage. The fucker sucks. But he is Asian and like he fucking was shooting the threes and all that shit when that Asian shit was a hot topic and all that Asian hate and all that, so people was, chomping at the bit to fucking see an Asian do anything. Like, so he wound up going viral in the middle of it and turned into a douchebag. Like, a couple solid, legit creators gave him some looks, and he came out of them looking crazy, dude, looking like an idiot. And now, I don't even think he lied about being signed to Adidas and shit. Like, just dumb shit, dude. Clout shit. Like, I got a $300,000 bathroom when he was in the hotel room. Like, just dumb shit.
If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Gio, like, that's him trying to joke, but he's taking the joke too seriously.
It wasn't him trying to joke. He was dead serious. He was like, what do you mean? I got a $300,000 bathroom. And he played some kid. Damn. Yeah, he was talking hella shit. If you want to play me, you got to pay at least $30,000.
What the hell?
Yeah. Like, who are you
I feel
talking
like
about,
Steph
dude?
Curry wouldn't even have you have $30,000 to play with him.
That shit is just, come on, dude. You're a fucking joke, for one. He's lucky any of them dudes reached out to him. You know what I mean? But he's a young kid. He'll figure that shit out, man. Like, he handled it wrong. Like, most people ain't cut out for that type of shit, man. Like, it's not a sustainable way to live. Like, and that's why the weak get... Like, the people that are fake and weird, they get weeded out quick. They get weeded out real quick. And the motherfuckers that are genuine and real, they stick around. They figure it out. But I would like to see it get back to a place where, like, people gave a fuck about other people. Because there was a point where, like, there's people doing vlogs where everything was a social experiment. And everything was... I mean, it was kind of corny because it was a wave, but they were helping people. I mean, it would suck if they were paying those people when they were actors. Now I think about it, but it was a positive energy. Like, Fousey used to do that shit. Like, I was telling your sister, like, everybody, it seemed like every other channel was
they were genuinely they're genuinely good, and then they started getting money and getting more famous and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they steered away from it, and then like the social experimenting became not like a cool thing. But that's what I'm hoping that comes of this, is that we help more people in like your community, like with like your cousin too, like with autism, like any people that are in need. As corny as it may sound, I don't give a fuck. I just really don't, because at my heart, at my core, that's what I'm about. Like, if we could make this thing work to where we get big enough to help people, that's the main goal. That's why I told you, you write down a number of what you would like to make, and straight from that number, no matter what. Because as long as you got, you know, the essentials like roof over your head, food, everything else is easy. Like, everything else is easy. But seeing all those platforms and, like, the disgusting, like, amount of money they get and knowing that they don't help, like, it's kind of, I mean, some of them do. Mr. Beast really fucking leans into it and, you know, he does his part. But could you imagine that, like, half of the platform, like, half of the YouTubers did that? Just in their local communities.
Yeah.
Not even on the scale where they give to Blue Cross and blah, blah, blah. Nah, in each of y'all communities, like, y'all should be helping people, dude. Like, especially now. So, but that's where we're going to try and shake some things up, man. And, you know, get this thing going, man. And hopefully, like you want to do, we'll be helping some people. Maybe it becomes a vlog or a podcast where we talk to families in need. I don't know. Like, I'm just spitballing, but if we can somehow catch fire, how these people go on Twitch and they get $1 for fucking playing a game. You mean as a society, as human beings, we can't figure out how to use the same type of system to where this money goes to families in need, opposed to fucking greedy ass, old school ass organizations where God knows what they're doing with the money. Like, we have the technology and the smarts, like, to give the right way and hold ourselves accountable, and for it to be transparent. You know where every cent goes. So, like, that's what I want to see come of this. Like, we just take giving to another level, and we can, you know, just fucking create some apps. We got tons of ideas that, believe it or not, we talk about me and my son talk about daily, almost, and we're gonna try and get some of those in motion. And I wish I could tell people about it, but you know, people, I just can't. I don't want nobody taking our shit before we get to it, but we're gonna get this thing going, man. And we're gonna try to do it organic. We're gonna try to do it right, and hopefully, you know, something good will come from it.
Yeah.
I feel like it will, but
like about what you were saying before, like nowadays everybody it's about money with everybody, and and with medicines too. They'll have somebody take medicine and they'll stay sick, medicine that will make them more sick, and then that will make that person go back to the medicine and keep going, and that'll start a drug addiction. And which means that company will get more money, and
trillions. Shit.
While you get sick and while other people get sick and maybe eventually die from drug addiction.
It's a real thing, man. Like, you hit that right on the nail, and maybe more people pay attention now because the people that are being affected by these medicines now are like white. As bad as it sounds, it always comes back to race, but it's true. Like, it's not crack heads or crack babies that are in the ghetto. It's fucking moms, soccer moms that are in suburban areas. So hopefully, you know, they'll start giving a fuck and caring and helping these people out of their, you know, addictions, and you know, they can do how we're doing, how our family, we're going into detox. So we challenge any families that are listening to this to just take a month out and detox, of rid your body of toxins, like, period. Whether it doesn't have to be extreme as like drug use, but it can be like fast food or, you know, any type of fucking addiction. Everybody has a vice. So whether it be smoking or fast food is a big thing with my fat ass with this COVID shit. Just you owe yourself that much, man. 1 month, and just see how you feel after that. Like, you know, do something different and see what comes of it. That's what we're about to do, and you know, you guys will be there every step of the way. This is the first, you know, step in the right direction in this journey of just doing things right. So we're about to